Well, good morning. Just getting out of the hotel. I wasn't going to film any city riding, but the trail system's been so great here off the ferry. I thought I'd show some. Basically on the trail right up to my hotel in Redmond, Redmond Inn. I think after the ferry I've ridden on maybe 1.5 to 2 miles of road in 25 miles. And I have about 35 miles to the Palouse to Cascade Trail, and I think there might only be another couple miles that I'll have to ride on the road to that trail. Alright, well, I'm gonna hit the road and I should be on the trail later today. Had another flat on my rear wheel and I took it off, and I actually lost the cap to my through-hole axle. I dropped it into a hole and it was actually a root system, and I couldn't find it. So I limped down to this little bike shop in Preston, and right now he's welding me a cap that'll work for it. And, I guess he's been doing this quite a while, just running this out of his backyard. Definitely saved me, because the nearest bike shop was about 7 miles away. I did find a little plastic cap, this little black plastic cap that I used to get down here, but I'm not sure if it would have lasted 6-7 miles to the bike shop. So he kind of saved me today. Well, I just had to break everything down and climb up these stairs. I'm getting on the Snoqualmie Valley Trail, and hopefully this is the last trail and I'll get to the Palouse to Cascades route. But it's been a great trail system so far. I think I've ridden the road today maybe, well, it's probably 3 miles, but 1.5 miles of that was to get to the Preston bike shop that saved me. He ended up making a part for me. He had a cap that was kind of like it, so he did some welding and drilled this part out and then painted it red so I don't lose it. Yeah, I'm pretty close to the Cascade to Palouse trail, and they've got these drums out here that are set up with water dripping on them to make it sound like there's a band playing out here. Well, this is the official start to the Palouse to Cascade State Park Trail. Well, looks like I'm all set up here at the Alice Creek Campground. It's right on the Palouse to Cascade Trail. Park ranger just came by and gave me some water. They were helping out some other cyclists with a seat issue, I guess. But this campground's dry, but there's a couple down farther that do have some water for tomorrow. All right, well, I'm going to take care of a couple things. I'm going to clean my chain up, back on the dirt, so I'll probably be doing that every night. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow. I'm at the Avalanche Avenue, and this was built in 1910 by the Chicago, Milwaukee, St. Paul, and Pacific Railroad. It's a snow shed. I guess there's a lot of avalanches in the area, and so the snow just, the shed would just direct the snow over the tracks so the tracks wouldn't get destroyed. Yeah, this is the last remaining snow shed. They refurbished this back to the original look. Well, I'm getting ready to go through the Snoqualmie Tunnel. It's 2.3 miles long, and it's got the date up there. It was built from 1912 to 1914. I guess the temperature, it hovers around 40 degrees. So I'm going to be getting some warm weather gear on. Yeah, I'm surprised it's not wetter in here. Yeah, I mean, you even have dust coming off the side of the tunnel. And yeah, it's not muddy at all in this section. Yeah, I didn't need to get my rain jacket on or my leggings. This is a vintage 1946 bay window ribside caboose. Well, it looks like I'm all set up here at the Ponderosa campground. It's right on the trail. right near the Yakima River. Oh, somebody's out there fishing right now in the Yakima River. Yeah, it looked like a great river to raft. I'm going to go ahead and get stuff put away that can't get wet. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Well, good morning. Just got out of the Ponderosa campground, and I hit the first gate that you have to, get off the bike and open and close. All the rest of the gates you can just ride by. There's going to be all trail again today. The campground I'm going to be staying at is right at the end of the trailhead today. So looking forward to another nice peaceful day on the Palouse to Cascade Trail. Yeah, I'm here at the Thorpe fruit stand. Gonna give me some pickled asparagus spears. They got a lot of cool stuff here at the Thorpe fruit stand. Getting ready to cross the Renslow Viaduct. Looks like it was built in spring of 1910. Wow, so they had to remove individual timber beams and place steel beams within the trestle. The project took nearly a year to complete and required more than 16,000 rivets. And it was done in 1910, and the last passenger train crossed here in May 1961. a little bit windy out. I tried to put my rain cover on and it was a no-go. It seemed like the tent was going to fly away, so I'm hoping it doesn't rain tonight. It's not supposed to. Yeah, it's got to be 30 mile an hour wind right now. That's what I'm guessing. And yeah, coming down the last 15 miles, I had this as a tailwind, so I really didn't have to pedal much the last 15 miles down the Palouse Cascade Trail. Alright, well, I'm going to try not to blow away, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. I'm just backing up here at the Wanapum State Park. Still windy, just like last night. Never lets up. At least what I can see, it's usually like this. So I'm going to pack up, not eating breakfast. I'm getting out of here, going to Beverly. Hopefully Beverly is not blowing 35 miles an hour. Alright, well, I'm going to pack up and then I'm going to hit the road very soon.
Yeah, I just want to do a quick voiceover for this section and try to describe the wind. The wind is blowing so hard, I'm currently not pedaling, and the wind just tries to push me to the left side of the trail. I have to stop, regroup, get back onto the right side of the trail, and do it all over again. I'm trying to get to the Beverly Bridge at this point, but this goes on the whole way to the Beverly Bridge. And I've ridden in some high winds, but this, I think, is probably the toughest wind I've ever ridden in.
The wind is blowing me so hard, I'm not headlining so hard, I'm not headlining, but I can't stay straight.
Well, I'm off the Palouse to Cascades Trail. Instead of doing the east section on that, I'm actually getting to the Columbia Plateau Trail. It's a pretty good section. Not much traffic out here. I'm on farm roads. Well, I'm out here at the White Bluffs overlook, and the road was really washboardy, so my alligator clip busted. GoPro went flying. Camera seems like it's still working, but my mount's busted. Well, I'm a day and a half from Pasco, Washington, so I should have something there. But this area is called the White Bluffs area. And the road I turned on, it said road closed, in 8 miles. So it looks like I can still continue on this road. It's just no vehicles are allowed. And there's a nice trail, but the trail says no bikes are allowed. So I'll stick to the road and see where that gets me. So yeah, this is the Hanford Reach National Monument area. It's right on the Columbia River. Looks like I'm all set up here. It's a little dispersed camping area, fairly close to the Columbia River. Yeah, it was a good day today. Had a nice tailwind for a lot of the day. And tomorrow I should be hitting the Columbia Plateau Trail. All right, catch y'all tomorrow. Well, good morning. Just got all packed up here at the dispersed campground near the Columbia River and heading to the Columbia Plateau Trail today. It's about 45-50 miles away. I go through Pasco, Washington, so I'm going to stop and get a couple things, getting a new tire, a spare tire, just in case, because the trail looks pretty tough. It's got the railroad rocks that could gash a tire, so I want to have a spare just in case. And I'm gonna re-up the groceries, get fully stocked on those. All right, well, I'm gonna hit the road. Well, I ended up crossing the bridge to get into Kennewick. Had a couple items that had to get over into Kennewick to grab. Ended up finding a mount at Best Buy. So this is almost the same. It's a little shorter. It'll make videoing quite a bit easier for me. And then the other item was a wider tire, a beefier tire for some of the trails that are coming up, especially the one I'm going to grab tomorrow, the Columbia Plateau Trail. It looks pretty rough, and then there's a couple after the Coeur d'Alene Trail. So I've never ridden with a tire that big, so it'll be interesting to see if I lose any speed and how the ride is, because I would think it's going to be a little bit better with a beefier tire, at least on the trails. But I'm going to keep that as a backup. I can fold that up and find a spot for it. But with the extra riding and the time it took to switch the tires, I'm going to go ahead and use this as kind of a day off, a pseudo day off. See if I can get a couple videos done. I did grab a Motel 8 I'm headed to in about an hour. Got about a mile for that. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, and thanks a lot for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.